Chosen ones, God needs to speak to you right now, and His voice is calling through the chaos of your life. This is not a moment to ignore. His message is urgent, clear, and meant for you. Yes, you, the one whose heart is stirring as you hear these words. Something divine is unfolding, and if you listen closely, you will feel the weight of His presence guiding you to a path of purpose, protection, and power. Don't turn away. Don't let doubt or distraction pull you from this sacred moment. God is reaching out, and what He has to say will change everything. You are not here by chance. The Creator of the universe has orchestrated this exact moment for you to hear His voice. It's no secret that life has tested you, storms have raged, doors have closed, and shadows have tried to dim your light. But you, chosen one, are still standing. Why? Because God has marked you for a purpose far greater than the struggles you faced. His voice is not a whisper in the wind. It's a thunderous call, shaking the foundations of your soul, demanding your attention. He sees your heart, your resilience, your unwavering spirit, and He is ready to reveal the next step of your divine journey. Right now, God is aligning the stars of your life. The challenges you've endured were not meant to break you, but to prepare you. Think of David, standing before Goliath with nothing but a sling and a stone. The world saw a boy, but God saw a king. In the same way, the world may see your struggles, but God sees your destiny. He is speaking to you now, urging you to trust His plan, to step boldly into the purpose He has carved out for you. This is not a time to shrink back. His voice is clear. I have not brought you this far to abandon you. Will you listen? Pause for a moment and feel the weight of that truth. God's voice is not distant. It's not reserved for prophets or saints, it's for you. The same God who parted the Red Sea, who raised Lazarus from the dead, is speaking directly to your heart. He knows the weight you carry, the sleepless nights, the unanswered questions, the battles no one else sees. But He also knows the strength within you, the fire He placed in your soul. His message is one of hope, but it comes with a warning. Do not ignore Him. To turn away now is to risk missing the breakthrough He has prepared. Let me ask you this, chosen one. When was the last time you felt a stirring in your spirit? A sense that something bigger was calling you? That was God. He's been speaking all along, through the quiet moments, through the signs you couldn't explain, through the dreams that linger when you wake. His voice is not always loud, but it is always certain. Right now, He is calling you to rise, to step into a new season where His promises will unfold like never before. The question is, will you answer? Will you trust that His words are true? Hit that like button if you feel His presence stirring in you right now. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this divine path together. And in the comments, type 777 to declare that you are ready to hear God's voice and receive His message. These actions are not just for the video, they're a signal to the universe, a bold step of faith that says, I am here and I am listening. God's voice is not just a call to action, it's a call to transformation. He is not asking you to stay the same. He is inviting you to become the person He always intended you to be. This is about more than just hearing Him. It's about letting His words reshape your heart, your mind, your life. When Moses stood before the burning bush, he was a fugitive, a man running from his past. But God's voice changed everything. I am who I am, He declared. And in that moment, Moses was no longer just a shepherd. He was a leader, a deliverer, a chosen one. You, too, are being called to shed the old, the doubts, the fears, The scars of yesterday, they have no place in the future God is preparing. His voice is a fire, burning away what no longer serves you, refining you into a vessel of His glory. You may feel unworthy, but God doesn't see you through the lens of your mistakes. He sees you as His masterpiece, crafted for a purpose that will echo through eternity. Don't anger Him by ignoring this call. Step into it with courage. What does it mean to hear God's voice? It's not always a booming sound from the heavens. Sometimes it's a quiet nudge, a feeling you can't shake, a moment of clarity in the chaos. It's the courage to forgive when you want to hold a grudge. It's the strength to keep going when the world tells you to give up. It's the peace that settles in your heart when you trust His plan over your own. God is speaking to you in every breath, every heartbeat, every moment you choose faith over fear. Right now, He is telling you that your story is not over. The chapters of pain, loss, and struggle were only the setup for the victory He has planned. Look at Joseph, sold into slavery, imprisoned, forgotten, yet God's voice never left him. In the pit, in the prison, in the palace, God was speaking, guiding, preparing. And when the time came, Joseph rose to a position of power that saved nations. Your life, chosen one, is no different. God is weaving a story of triumph through every trial you've faced. Don't let the noise of the world drown out His voice. The enemy will try to distract you, to fill your mind with doubt, to make you question whether you're truly chosen. But the enemy's lies cannot stand against God's truth. His word says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God." Isaiah 41:10. That promise is for you. Right now, God is clearing the path, removing obstacles, and opening doors you never thought possible. All He asks is that you listen. Your life is a canvas, and God is the artist. Every stroke of pain, every splash of joy, every shade of struggle is part of His masterpiece. When you ignore His voice, you're turning away from the brush He holds, the one that paints your future with hope. Don't do that. Don't let fear or pride keep you from the destiny He has written. You are not just another soul wandering through life. You are His chosen one, hand-picked for a purpose that will leave the world in awe. Imagine this: a life where every step is guided, every decision illuminated by His wisdom. That's what God is offering you right now. Not a life without challenges, but a life where no challenge can defeat you. Not a life without pain, but a life where pain becomes purpose. Not a life of perfection, but a life of divine alignment. His voice is the compass that will lead you there. If only you'll follow. Type 777 in the comments below to claim this promise. Let the heavens know you're ready to walk in His truth. And if this message is resonating with your spirit, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls who are stepping into their divine calling. Your actions are a declaration that you will not ignore God's voice. God's message to you is not just about what's next, it's about who you're becoming. He is calling you to rise above the ordinary, to step into a life that reflects His glory. Think of Esther, a young woman who could have stayed silent, who could have ignored the call to risk everything. But she listened, she acted, and through her courage, God saved a nation. You, chosen one, are standing at a similar crossroads. Your obedience to His voice could shift not just your life, but the lives of those around you. What happens when you answer God's call? Doors open, chains break, hearts heal. The impossible becomes possible. You've seen it in your own life, those moments when you trusted, when you stepped out in faith. and God showed up in ways you couldn't explain. That's what He's promising again, right now. His voice is not just words, it's power. It's the same power that spoke the universe into existence, and it's speaking to you today. But here's the truth. God's voice demands a response. He is not a passive observer in your life. He is actively calling you to move, to trust, to let go of what's holding you back. Ignoring Him is not just missing a moment, it's risking the fullness of what He has planned. The Bible says, "Today, if you hear His voice, do not harden your hearts." Hebrews 3:15. Soften your heart now. Let His words sink deep. Let them guide you to the life He's prepared. You may be wondering, what is God saying to me specifically? His message is personal, tailored to your soul. Maybe He's telling you to forgive someone who hurt you. Maybe He's urging you to take a step you've been afraid to take. Maybe He's reminding you that your past does not define your future. Whatever it is, His voice is clear when you quiet the noise and listen. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe. Ask Him to speak. You'll feel it. A peace, a direction, a certainty that only comes from Him. God is not just speaking to your present, He's speaking to your eternity. The plans He has for you stretch beyond this moment, beyond this life. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." That future is unfolding now. Every word He speaks is a step toward that promise. Don't anger Him by turning away. Embrace His voice and watch how your life transforms. Your journey as a chosen one is not a solo path. You are part of a divine tapestry, woven together with others who hear His call. When you answer, you're not just changing your life, you're inspiring others to listen too. Think of the ripple effect of one obedient heart. Noah built an ark when the world mocked him, and his obedience saved his family. Your obedience could be the spark that ignites hope in someone else's life. Right now, God is peeling back the layers of doubt, fear, and distraction that have clouded your vision. He's revealing the truth of who you are. His chosen one, marked for greatness, destined for impact. His voice is not just a sound, it's a force that reshapes reality. When He speaks, mountains move, seas part, and hearts are restored. That same power is at work in you, if you'll let it. Don't let this moment pass. God's voice is not a suggestion, it's a command. He is calling you to rise, to trust, to walk in the fullness of His plan. The enemy will try to pull you back, whispering lies that you're not enough, that you've failed too many times, that this call is for someone else. But God's word is louder. You are mine, and I am with you. Let that truth anchor you. Let it guide you. Picture a river, steady and unstoppable, carving its way through stone. That's God's voice in your life, relentless, powerful, shaping everything it touches. When you align with it, you become part of that flow. Your fears dissolve, your doubts crumble, your purpose becomes clear. This is not a time to hesitate. God is speaking, and He's waiting for your response. Type 777 in the comments to declare that you hear Him, that you're ready to follow. Hit that like button to affirm your place in this divine moment. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this path of faith. These steps are your declaration to the heavens that you will not ignore God's call. God's voice is not just about what He wants you to do, it's about who He wants you to become. He sees the version of you that the world cannot yet see, the leader, the healer, the warrior of light. Every word He speaks is an invitation to step into that identity. Like Gideon, who saw himself as the least, but God called him a mighty warrior. You may feel small, but God sees your greatness. Will you trust His vision? The beauty of God's voice is that it never fades. It's not a one-time call, it's a constant guide. Even when you stumble, even when you doubt, His voice remains steady and sure. Psalm 32:8 says, "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you." That's His promise to you, chosen one. He is watching, guiding, speaking. All you need to do is listen. What's holding you back? Is it fear, shame, the weight of past mistakes? God's voice cuts through all of it. He's not asking you to be perfect. He's asking you to be present, to show up, to trust. The moment you say yes to His call, everything shifts. The doors you thought were locked swing open. The dreams you buried begin to breathe again. The life you thought was out of reach becomes your reality. God is not a distant king issuing commands from a throne. He is a father, leaning close, speaking to your heart. His voice is love, wrapped in power, delivered with purpose. When He speaks, He doesn't just offer words, He offers life. John 10:10 says, "I came that they may have life, and have it abundantly." That abundant life is yours, chosen one, if you'll answer His call. Right now, the heavens are watching. Your response to God's voice is not just a private moment, it's a cosmic shift. The angels are leaning in, waiting to see what you'll do. The enemy is trembling, knowing that your obedience will shake his plans. God is speaking, and the universe is listening. Will you join the chorus of faith and say, "Here I am, Lord. Speak, for your servant is listening"? Every time you felt lost, every time you faced a trial, God was speaking. He was in the storm, in the silence, in the moments you thought you couldn't go on. His voice carried you through, even when you didn't realize it. Now, He's calling you to recognize it, to embrace it, to let His words guide you into a future that shines with His glory. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. God's voice is proof of that. He is calling you by name, chosen one, just as He called Isaiah. "Whom shall I send? And who will go for us?" Isaiah 6:8. Isaiah answered, "Here am I. Send me." What will your answer be? Will you step into the purpose He's prepared, or will you let this moment slip away? God's voice is not just a call to action, it's a call to freedom. Freedom from the chains of doubt, from the weight of fear, from the lies that have held you back. When you listen, you step into a life where His truth reigns, where His power flows, where His love transforms. Don't anger Him by ignoring this moment. Say yes and watch the heavens move on your behalf. Imagine standing at the edge of a new season, the air alive with possibility. That's where you are right now. God's voice is the wind at your back, pushing you forward, urging you to trust. He's not asking you to have all the answers. He's asking you to have faith, to believe that His plans are good, that His timing is perfect, that His voice is enough. Type 777 in the comments to seal this moment in faith. Hit that like button to declare that you're ready for what God has next. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls stepping into their divine purpose. These actions are your testimony, your way of saying, "I hear you, God, and I'm ready." God's voice is not just a sound, it's a force that reshapes your reality. When He speaks, the impossible becomes possible. The broken is made whole, the lost are found. You, chosen one, are the canvas for His miracles. Every word He speaks is a brushstroke, painting a future filled with hope, purpose, and power. Will you let him finish the masterpiece? Right now, God is clearing the fog from your path. He's revealing the steps you need to take, the doors you need to walk through, the dreams you need to chase. His voice is your guide, your strength, your assurance that you are never alone. Even when the road feels uncertain, his words are a lamp to your feet, a light to your path. Psalm 119, 105. You've been through fire, chosen one, but you've come out refined, not burned. You've walked through valleys, but you've emerged stronger, not defeated. That's because God's voice has been with you, even when you couldn't hear it. Now, he's speaking louder, clearer, more urgently. He's calling you to a life that reflects his glory, a life that changes the world around you. Don't let this moment pass. God's voice is not a suggestion, it's a divine summons. He's calling you to rise, to shine, to become the person he created you to be. The enemy wants you to ignore him, to stay stuck, to believe you're not enough. But God's voice says otherwise. You are chosen, you are loved, you are mine. Let that truth sink in, let it change you. What does it look like to answer God's call? It's not about grand gestures or perfect plans. It's about small steps of faith. It's about forgiving when it's hard. It's about trusting when you can't see the way. It's about believing that his voice is enough to carry you through. Every time you choose to listen, you're choosing his power over your fear, his truth over the enemy's lies. God's voice is not just for you, it's for the world through you. When you answer, you become a vessel for his light, a beacon for his love. Think of Mary, who said, "Let it be to me according to your word." Luke 1:38. Her yes changed history. Your yes can do the same. Your obedience could spark a revival, heal a heart, or shift a generation. Right now, God is speaking to the deepest parts of your soul. He's calling you to let go of the past, to embrace his promises, to walk in his purpose. His voice is not just a message, it's a movement. It's the force that created the stars, and it's the same force that's calling you now. Don't anger him by turning away. Answer with faith, and watch what he does next. You are standing at a divine intersection, chosen one. One path leads to the familiar, the comfortable, the safe. The other leads to the unknown, the extraordinary, the divine. God's voice is pointing you to the latter. It's not the easy road, but it's the road that leads to life. It's the road where his power flows, where his promises unfold, where your purpose comes alive. Type 777 in the comments to declare that you're choosing his path. Hit that like button to affirm your faith in his plan. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this journey together. These steps are your way of saying, "I'm ready, God. Speak, and I will follow." God's voice is not just a call to action, it's a call to surrender. Surrender your doubts, surrender your fears, surrender the need to control. When you let go, you make room for his power to work. You make room for miracles. You make room for the life he's always intended for you. That life is waiting, chosen one, and it starts with saying yes to his voice. Right now, the heavens are aligning for you. The Creator is moving pieces you cannot see, orchestrating a symphony of grace that will echo through your life. His voice is the melody, guiding every note, every rhythm, every moment. Trust it, follow it. Let it lead you to a future that shines with his glory. You've been chosen for this moment. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. God's voice is urgent because his plans are urgent. He's not calling you to wait. He's calling you to move, to trust. to believe that his words are true, that his promises are sure, that his love for you is unending. Will you answer? Every trial you've faced has been preparation for this. Every tear, every struggle, every moment of doubt has led you to this divine encounter. God's voice is not just speaking to your present, it's shaping your future. It's calling you to a life where fear has no power, where doubt has no place, where his love reigns supreme. Don't let the enemy steal this moment. He'll try to whisper that you're not ready, that you're not worthy, that God's voice is for someone else. But the truth is louder. You are mine. God says, I have called you by name. Isaiah 43:1. That's the voice you need to hear. That's the voice that will carry you through. God's voice is not just a sound, it's a transformation. It's the power that turns chaos into order, brokenness into beauty, fear into faith. When you listen, you step into a life where his presence is your strength, his promises are your foundation, his love is your guide. That's the life he's calling you to, chosen one. Right now, close your eyes for a moment. Breathe. Ask God to speak. Feel the peace that comes when you align with his voice. That's his presence, wrapping around you, reminding you that you are never alone. His words are not just for today, they're for every step of your journey. Trust them, follow them, let them change you. You are not just hearing God's voice, you are becoming his voice. As you answer his call, you carry his message to a world that's desperate for hope. Your life becomes a testament to his power, a light that shines in the darkness, a story that inspires others to listen. That's the power of a chosen one. God's voice is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong conversation. He will never stop speaking, never stop guiding, never stop loving you. Every day, he's calling you to new heights, new depths, new victories. Will you keep listening? Will you keep trusting? Will you keep walking in his truth? Type 777 in the comments to claim this divine moment. Hit that like button to declare that you're ready for his plan. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls stepping into their purpose. These actions are your way of saying, I hear you, God, and I'm all in. God's voice is reshaping your reality right now. It's breaking chains, opening doors, and lighting the path ahead. You are not the person you were yesterday. You are becoming the person he created you to be, a chosen one, marked by his love, guided by his voice, destined for his glory. Don't ignore him, answer, and watch what happens next. This is not just a moment, it's a movement. God's voice is calling you to rise, to shine, to become a force for his kingdom. You are not here to blend in, you are here to stand out. You are not here to survive, you are here to thrive. His voice is the key to unlocking that life. Will you turn it? Every step you take in faith is a step toward his promises. Every moment you listen is a moment you grow stronger. Every time you say yes to his voice, you become more of the chosen one he created you to be. This is your time, your season, your divine appointment. Don't let it pass. God's voice is not just for you, it's for the world through you. When you answer, you become a vessel for his light, a carrier of his hope, a reflection of his love. Your obedience could change lives, shift destinies, and bring his kingdom closer. That's the power of hearing his voice. Right now, God is speaking to your heart, to your dreams, to your future. He's calling you to let go of what's holding you back and embrace what's waiting for you. His voice is your strength, your guide, your assurance that you are never alone. Will you trust him? Will you follow? You've been chosen for a reason. God's voice is proof of that. He's not calling you to a life of mediocrity. He's calling you to a life of miracles. Every word he speaks is a step toward that reality. Don't anger him by ignoring this call. Say yes and step into the life he's prepared. God's voice is not just a message, it's a promise that he is with you, that he is for you, that he will never leave you. His words are the foundation of your future, the strength of your present, the hope of your tomorrow. Listen, chosen one, and let his voice lead you home. Type 777 in the comments to declare that you're ready to follow his voice. Hit that like button to affirm your faith in his plan. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this divine journey. These steps are your way of saying, I'm listening, God, and I'm ready for what's next. God's voice is not just a call, it's a transformation. It's the power that turns dreams into reality, pain into purpose, fear into faith. You are standing at the edge of a new season, chosen one, and his voice is the wind that will carry you forward. Will you let it? Will you trust it? Will you follow it? Right now, the heavens are watching, waiting for your response. God's voice is echoing through your soul, calling you to rise, to shine, to become the chosen one he created you to be. Don't turn away. Don't let fear or doubt steal this moment. Answer his call and watch the miracles unfold. You are not just hearing God's voice. You are becoming his voice. Your life is a testament to his power, a reflection of his love, a beacon of his hope. Every step you take in faith is a step toward his promises. Every moment you listen is a moment you grow stronger. This is your time, chosen one. God's voice is not just a sound, it's a force that reshapes your world. It's the power that breaks chains, opens doors, and lights the path ahead. You are not the person you were yesterday. You are becoming the person he created you to be, a chosen one, marked by his love, guided by his voice, destined for his glory. Don't let this moment slip away. God's voice is urgent, clear, and meant for you. He's calling you to a life of purpose, power, and promise. Say yes, and watch what he does next. The heavens are waiting, chosen one. Answer his call, and step into the life you were born to live. God's voice is not a fleeting whisper. It's an eternal flame, burning bright within your soul. Chosen one, it's the spark that ignites your purpose, the light that guides you through the darkest nights. Right now, he is speaking to you with a clarity that cuts through the noise of the world. His words are not just instructions, they are a divine blueprint, mapping out a future where your life radiates his glory. You are not meant to wander aimlessly. His voice is calling you to a path that is yours alone, a journey that will transform not just you, but everyone who crosses your path. Think of the moment when Samuel, a young boy, heard God's voice in the stillness of the night. He didn't understand at first, but he learned to listen. Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. 1 Samuel 3:10. That simple act of obedience changed the course of a nation. You, too, are at a pivotal moment. God's voice is not just calling you to hear, it's calling you to act, to trust, to step into the unknown with the certainty that he is with you. His words are a promise that the road ahead, though uncharted, is paved with his purpose. You may feel the weight of the world pressing against you, bills piling up, relationships straining, dreams slipping through your fingers. But God's voice rises above it all, steady and unshaken. He sees the battles you fight in silence, the tears you shed in secret. He knows the moments you've questioned your worth, your strength, your place in this world. And his response is clear. I have chosen you. I am for you. My voice will lead you through. Will you let his words be your anchor in the storm? Right now, God is stirring something deep within you, a fire that cannot be quenched, a vision that cannot be dimmed. His voice is not just a call to action, it's a call to awaken. You've been asleep to your own power, chosen one, lulled by the lies of the enemy who wants you to believe you're ordinary. But God's voice declares the truth. You are extraordinary, handpicked for a mission that only you can fulfill. His words are the key to unlocking the greatness he placed within you from the beginning. Type 777 in the comments to claim this divine awakening. Hit that like button to affirm that you're ready to embrace his call. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls stepping into their God-given purpose. These actions are not just for the video, they're a declaration to the heavens that you're ready to rise, to listen, to become who he created you to be. God's voice is not just a sound, it's a force that moves mountains. It's the same voice that spoke to Lazarus in the tomb, "Come out," John 11:43, and death itself obeyed. That same power is speaking to you now, calling you out of the tombs of fear, doubt, and despair. You are not meant to stay buried under the weight of your past. His voice is pulling you into a new day, a new season, a new life where his promises reign supreme. Will you step out and follow? You've been through fire, chosen one, but the flames have not consumed you, they've refined you. Every trial, every heartbreak, every moment you thought you couldn't go on was a moment God was speaking, shaping you into a vessel of his glory. His voice was in the pain, whispering, "This is not the end." His voice was in the silence, promising, "I am still here." His voice is in this moment, declaring, "Your time is now." Don't turn away from what he's saying. God's voice is not just for the big moments, it's for the small ones too. It's in the choice to forgive when anger feels easier. It's in the courage to take a step when fear tells you to stay still. It's in the quiet decision to trust when the world screams chaos. Every time you choose his voice over the noise, you're building a life that reflects his power. You're becoming a living testimony to his faithfulness, a beacon of his light in a world that's desperate for hope. Right now, God is rewriting your story. The chapters of struggle were real, but they were never the end. His voice is turning the page, revealing a plot twist that only he could write. Where you saw failure, he sees growth. Where you saw loss, he sees preparation. Where you saw endings, he sees beginnings. His words are the ink that flows through your life, crafting a narrative of victory, purpose, and divine favor. Will you let him write the next chapter? The enemy will try to drown out God's voice with lies. He'll tell you you're too broken, too weak, too far gone. But God's voice is louder, stronger, truer. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. That's his promise to you, chosen one. Your weaknesses are not a barrier, they're a canvas for his strength. His voice is calling you to rise above the lies and step into the truth of who you are. God's voice is not just a call to hear, it's a call to see. To see yourself as he sees you, chosen, loved, destined for greatness. To see the world through his eyes, where every challenge is an opportunity, every setback a setup for a comeback. His voice is opening your eyes to the possibilities he's placed before you, the doors he's ready to